Hello everybody, TF Bricks 2016 back to you with another video. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at my most recent transformer, which is a version of Roadblock, my previous one, but if he was more of a classic style robot, a bit less of a complex aesthetic. Back wheel just came off. So there's the bottom. It's not bad. It's not really that much visible kibble. There's a couple of, like, in the front it's a bit messy. You can see the back of his head in there. And it does stick out a bit from under the bottom because of the ears. But that's perfectly fine. Overall, he's not really all that kibbly. There's a rather large gap there. He's got a bit of a gap there. He's got a gap in there, but vehicle mode is actually quite solid looking. Right, there's the front. The front, it's got a nice pair of lights, nice hood, a nice vertical grille, a nice big grey bumper. He's got these nice little wheels. He's got that nice little kind of running board down the side. He's got a nice he's got a nice wind. Nice windows around there. On the top, it's got a nice roof apart from the big gap. But yeah, then you have the nice grey back bumper there. Just had a nice block on the back of the vehicle, which I quite like. And the wheels on the back are slightly lower, so it does give him a bit of a forward rake, which I don't mind. Kind of the way the design has to work. Anyway, let's get the transformation. Now, the transformation is on the complex side, particularly on the upper body, in the torso. The legs are very simple. Like, it is literally just, that's the lower leg, that's the thigh. It just folds out, basically, with a couple extra steps. But yeah, the legs are very simple, but the rest of it is a bit more complex. So, let's get to transformation. The first thing you want to do is you want to fold out those, which actually makes it easier to unlock that. Because there's a hinge in there, it's a bit hard to unclip, but you can do it. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. I want to fold that out. Sorry, his armour, his arm came off. Let's finish that off. You just get that little section there. That will be his hand, and he's all that. So yeah, there's his arm unfolded out. Then what you want to do is you want to do the same thing on the other side. So you want to fold the wheel. You see there's the hand there. You want to untab that, and you also want to untab it at the back, which then will release the hinge in the front, but it will also release the arms. And that's disconnected itself. Let me just plug that back in. Okay. And there you go, you have a mess, basically. So then you want to unclip the back legs, slide them at where the knee is, and fold them out, which unlocks the knee joints. Then the last step for the legs is you want to fold in the wheels so that they become heels. The rubber gives them a better standing base. And you just want to flip the hips so that they are inverse. And there you go, you've got most of his lower body done. So now you want to work on the upper body, which is a bit messier. I'm actually going to raise this up a bit. So they can transform a bit better. So the first thing you want to do is you want to not knock his head assembly off. You want to open these panels up. You want to fold these panels down. Yeah, I'll fold them down so they're like that. And there is a reason why we're doing this. This is purely all for clearance at the moment. Then you want to fold these parts out and around, and that will loosen up that. You can get. So what you want to do there is you want to fold these parts back and fold those parts in somewhat, which allows for the head to clear round fully, which is a good thing. To straighten that out and swivel that all round to go like that. And this is beginning to shape up. Then what you want to do is you want to swivel that part around like that. You want to unfold that assembly. Then you want to swivel that back around. Swivel that part up. And yeah, sorry if you can't see the transformation. It's a bit hard to do it behind the camera. So what you want to do is you want to swivel the head. And what's going on there? I see. The arms are blocking it. Okay, you don't want to do that yet. You want to unfold that. And swivel that. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Cool. It's a bit hard to transform him over this. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to fold that in so you can clear that past. And again, it is all a matter of clearances. It's very annoying. Then you see that part there? You want to swivel that so that it's like that. And that is going to be how the torso taps together. What you want to do is you want to fold that in again. And then want to fold that up. And fold that down. And there you go, that's almost done. You want to fold that back out and fold that up. And oh god, the torso is disassembling itself. There we go, that's much better. And you want to swivel that back, all back round. Swivel the head back into the middle. Don't let the torso fall off. Want to swivel these little parts in there so you get that. And there's a couple more steps. You want to fold the wheels back up. hinge forward the lower torso, fold that forward somewhat, then have that as a panel to lean it against. You want to have that folded down, and you want to fold the wheels back down, and you want to do that. Stand them up, and there is robot mode. So yeah, he is now in robot mode. This is pretty good looking model. He's got some nice back kind of panels. There's a full shot of him. He's got half decent articulation. Not really going to show it off, it's quite obvious. The only real special point is that he has a little bit of a butterfly. It's not too interesting really. The articulation, he has elbow, shoulder, can go forward, backwards, outwards. You can move the hip, you can move the leg, toe has a little bend. That's about it. And his head is on a clip, so it can go like that, then you can look down a bit. So yeah. He's rather lanky, which I quite like. He turns from a big chunky boxmobile to a rather lanky, skinny robot. With the panels of the car kind of nicely distributed around him. The legs were originally designed to work the other way around, which is why the smooth panel is on the inside, but it eventually worked out that it had to be the other way, which I'm perfectly fine with. Like, that's not the worst looking inside of a leg, isn't it? It's a bit of grey and you have a wheel. It's perfectly fine. Probably my least favourite part of the aesthetic is either the wheels and the torso, or how the shoulders are too low down. But other than that, I actually quite like him. Probably my favourite part are these little panels at the top. I do like out the front of the car is still very obviously the chest, but that's not actually the way the front of the car is formed, because the front of the car is taller. The grille is actually the other way around, because like the top of that is in there, which I think is quite clever. It's a clever way of getting the head to come out of it, which I actually quite like. So yeah, other than that, he's pretty good. He's got these nice little shoulder spikes, which kind of, like the shoulder parts kind of replicate what he had on the kind of other version of him. His head is just a simplified design. Front of the car becomes the front of the torso again. Like, of course, the one on the other one transforms a bit more, but still, yeah. The legs are actually black. On the other one they were more grey. But he's got the same colour scheme, of course. Yeah. He also has these parts, which on the original you could flip out some parts that are on the back of his arms to become little kind of weapons. So he's just got those permanently attached, like little stabby knife parts or whatever. So yeah. Clever design parts. The rubber in the wheels allows for a better grip to the floor, which is quite clever. The arms becoming the doors is quite clever, instead of having it as kibble. Because yes, door wings are kibble, okay, they're kibble. Door wings are kibble, okay, they look cool, but they're kibble. Okay, they are kibble. I just realised I have a couple pieces, I should put some into my box. So yeah. Other than that, he's pretty good. I like him. Yeah. That's about it. If you want to know about his character, I think I put a bio in the original video. So yeah. Go check that one out. By the way, yeah, that's it. That's it. Bye. You.